What's up, everybody? My name is Matthew Ginzali, and welcome to a show that I like to call Reasons to Live. Basically, it's a show dedicated specifically towards all of you out there watching this who struggle with suicidal thoughts like I once did, to remind you that there are dozens, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillion, decillion, look up decillion, infinite reasons why you should choose life. Now, the topic of today's episode is reading a good book. Now, it might not seem like a reason to stay or to keep going, but actually, a good book can do wonders for us. It can create a healthy, sharp mind, not rigid and stale mind. Healthy, sharp mind that challenges the way you think, influences you on a creative level, on a spiritual level, on a journey level, gives you inspiration to keep going by reading the struggles that the characters that you have fallen in love have to go to, reminding yourself that, hey, you're struggling too, just like they are. And just like them getting out of that tough situation and moving up and getting better and improving along that journey towards whatever it is they're achieving for, same goes for you, my friend. Now, right now I'm reading this book on Mesoamerican mythology. Right now I'm on the Inca section, and I'm fascinated with this book. I love this book. It's not my favorite book, mind you, but it's really been putting a smile on my face and giving me something to look forward to. Didn't break that. So just consider that, all right? It doesn't have to be your favorite book or anything, just a good book that fascinates you. That can be a reason to keep going. For the books, I've heard from others who have struggled with suicidal thoughts that it's the little things, such as getting a new book, getting a new video game, stuff like that, that allows you to keep going and going until you feel that you get the help that you need. Speaking of the help that you need, quick 1v1 with you and me before I get going, okay? Now, down on the link in the description below, I put 5 mental health resources that you can use. I put the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, the Crisis Text Line, National Sexual Assault Hotline, the Trevor Project, and the Trans Lifeline. Now, I know, calling in a helpline can be one of the scariest things in the world because you feel even more vulnerable than you've already felt, right? It feels terrifying that the situation is just going to be ripped out of your hands and there's nothing you'll be able to do independently. You won't be able to make choices anymore. But that's not necessarily the case. And to prove that to you, I have done a couple things. Along with their phone numbers for their respective crisis hotlines, I have put their website so you can check out things like their FAQ page to see what they're about, what happens when you call. And lastly, when you're done watching this video, please click the first link in the description below, and that'll take you to an article by BuzzFeed that explains what happens when you call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline or text the Crisis Text Line. And it does a really, really good job of debunking all these stupid myths that have come to surround these wonderful resources. Now, I know it's still a scary thing. You don't know these people, and yeah, but I want you to know that when I was struggling with suicidal thoughts one night a couple years ago, I reached out to one of these hotlines and it worked out really well for me. And I'm doing a lot better since. And that's a big reason because of that conversation I had that one night. So don't be afraid, okay? All right, have a great day. I hope my words today were able to influence you in any positive way on your journey to recovery. The journey which you will keep going and you will eventually hit your recovery, trust me. Now, my name is Matthew Ginzali, and remember, there's always a reason to smile.